feel dirty south, dirty, dirty. Can y'all really feel the East Coast feel West Coast feel dirty south, dirty, dirty. Can y'all really feel me? Feel the East Coast feel say what?
Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Lydia Marie. Welcome back to my channel. It is the end of May already, which means it's time for my monthly favorites. Is it just me, or was May like a really weird month? I don't have a lot of favorites. I've kind of been leaning into my skincare and body care, so that's gonna be like on the top of the list. But May was like super speedy, super emotional, crazy busy, and yet I feel like I didn't get a lot accomplished. Very strange month. Anyway, we're going to move forward with the beauty products that I have in my stash for the month of May. So if you'd like to see what I was loving this month, I hope that you will keep watching. Hi to my new subscribers. Welcome to the beauty family. Y'all see I cut my hair? I'm so happy to have my short hair back. I have missed it so much. I always feel my best when my hair is in a cute little short cut. I just love it. So welcome to the channel, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into these May beauty favorites. Starting with skincare, the thing that I have been loving this month is the Dr. Dennis Gross. These are the Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peel Pads. They come in a pack of 2, and one side is the exfoliation and smoothing, and the other side is the anti-aging neutralizer treatment. I adore these, and at the 1st of May I had a really bad breakout on my cheek and on my chin. At first I thought it was like a hormonal breakout because it was on my chin, but it was something that I was using that had just like a crater of a pimple on my cheek. So I took these with me when I went on a week-long trip, and I used them like every 3rd day, and these cleared up my acne so well. If you are a combination oily or acneic skin, these are really good options for having something for exfoliating, and it really just helps me get rid of the pimple. It took the redness out right away, and the pimple and that breakout did not last as long. I have used these before. When I first tried them, they sent these to me in PR last year, and I purchased these on my own during the Sephora spring sale. They're a little pricey, but I don't have to use them every day. A pack of 60 will last me over 90 days because I don't use this type of heavy exfoliating every day, but when I need it, these come in clutch. Next on my skincare list is the Daily Facial Sunscreen. This is the Trader Joe's brand, and they say that this is a good dupe for the Supergoop Invisible Sunscreen with SPF 40. I'm not going to say it's a dupe. I think it's a really good, inexpensive alternative. I've enjoyed using this, and because it's the invisible formula, it does not leave a white cast. It has the same clear, I hope you can see that. It has the same clear formula like the Supergoop. This is only $8.99 at Trader Joe's. I do believe last year, or like a year and a half ago, it was super viral on TikTok. So of course it was sold out for quite some time, but I happened to be in Trader Joe's last month and I saw that it was fully stocked, so I got this to try again. Very happy with this. For $8.99, it is a really good sunscreen. It doesn't peel my skin at all, and it pairs really well with my makeup as well. Typically I do not use eye creams because they're really just your serums and your moisturizers marketed as an eye cream. However, this one from Naturium caught my eye because it is a vitamin C and retinol eye cream. I truly do enjoy retinols on my skin being over 40. That's when the fine lines and the firmness kind of start to appear, or the loss of firmness I should say starts to appear. So when you have products with retinol in them, that is good for firmness, for brightness, for tampering down any fine lines if you have them. So I was very interested in this Vitamin C Super Eye Cream Plus from Naturium. I picked it up at Target, and I really have been enjoying using this in the morning. I do see a difference in my under eye, especially with brightness, which is what I suffer with the most under here. So for an eye cream, I was like, all right, this kind of lives up to the hype. It's really good. I've been using it all month, and it's very affordable. You can get it at Target, but I've been really loving this eye cream this month. Speaking of Naturium, I did get the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Butter. This is the sister companion to the Multi-Oil Body Wash, the body wash gel that they released, I think last year, and they released this one earlier this year. It is so good, so hydrating. You get a lot in here for $21. This is a huge tub of moisturizer, and look how much is in here. I've had this for over a month, and I haven't even quite made a dent in it yet, but let me tell tell you, when you layer this out of the shower, so you use your regular body wash, then you use the Naturium Glow Getter body oil in the shower, the body shower oil. When you get out of the shower and your skin is still damp, put this on. Not only will you smell fresh because it has that great fresh smelling scent of the Glow Getter body oil body wash, but you will be super soft and super hydrated. I do not regret a thing. I was so happy to see this in my Target store. I picked this up and it is so delicious, so yummy, and so nourishing on my skin. Moving on to some fragrance, I love the Sol Janeiro Summer y Amor. This is their newest perfume mist, one of the ones they released right in time for summer. This smells so good. It's very layerable and it's just like a fresh summertime smell. The notes in here, it's supposed to be a warm floral, and it says it has orange flower, creamy almond, and sun-kissed woods. It's layerable, which it really is. I like to spray this on as my scent out of the shower. When I layer my fragrance, the first step is after I get out of the shower and I put on my body oils and lotions, and then I like to spray something light on like this. This is not going to be your last all day type of fragrance. It is a perfume mist. This is what you put in your purse to refresh yourself while you out. This is the fragrance that you wear when you're out by the pool and you just need something light and you want to smell good, but it smells so good. I do wonder, I didn't pay attention to see if they have corresponding lotions and body oils with this, but if they had a body oil with this, I would definitely pick this up. This is another great product from Sol Janeiro. Going back to skincare very quickly, I have to mention the Ordinary's Glycolic Acid Toner. This is a bit too harsh to use on my face, but let me tell you how I use it, and I love that you can use this in different ways. I use this under my armpits, especially now in the summer when I'm wearing sleeveless tops and things like that. This is really good for helping to eliminate or really tone down if you have any dark armpits. It's really good for that. So you wash your body, you wash your armpits, you dry them off, take a cotton ball and rub around under your armpits for this, and you'll start to notice that your armpits look a little bit lighter. The same with your feet. If you are want to exfoliate your feet, you will wash your feet as normal. I like to use my paddle still on my feet, and then I rub some of this on a cotton ball on my feet, moisturize my feet with my Vaseline or some Eucerin, whatever foot oil you have, put some socks on overnight, and you wake up with the softest feet. One of my fellow skincare bloggers dropped this tip and I've been using it ever since. So this is a very good inexpensive toner that does more than just exfoliate your face. It really works on other parts of the body as well. A couple of things that I wanted to mention this month that I have been loving is the Sephora collection. This is their 12-hour color eyeliner, and this is in the shade Coconut. It's a nice beigey kind of off-white color, but when I line my waterline with something taupe and beige instead of lining it with something brown or black, it really opens up my eyes. I have wide eyes anyway, and I love to accentuate them and make them look even bigger. So using this type of eyeliner in my waterline has been so great. I'm using it pretty frequently because I just had to sharpen it twice this week, but it just really adds a nice pop of color. I have some on, but I'll put some on just to see. There you can see the color. It just adds like a nice freshness and awakeness, and it's just a nice different alternative to using your traditional black or browns. I really like this. I got it in the Sephora sale, but these are inexpensive even when the sale is not going on. The NYX Buttermilk Bronzers. NYX did their big one with these. I have really enjoyed wearing this bronzer, and you guys know I like to wear my bronzer as an eyeshadow base and things like that, even as a blush sometimes. This is such a silky formula, and this bronzer being only $10 and the color payoff that you get a nice size pan. NYX really did a great job with these bronzers. I know some people have said they run a little red, but for me, I like my bronzers to be on the warmer side, so if it's a little red, I don't mind that. I really want another one, but I haven't been able to find the shade right above it that I actually want. But now that I know how they wear, I may order them online, but this is very good. I have really enjoyed these, and I really want to try the blush, but I don't need another blush right now, so I'll try the Buttermilk blush a little later. But if you can get one of these and you're looking for an affordable bronzer, this would be a good one for you. This was my splurge of the month, but I really wanted to try the Pat McGrath Pat McGrath Glow Blush Balm Stick. She released some of these not too long ago, and then she released some more colors, but I got the shade Peony. It is something Paradise Peony, and it's a nice sheer pink. Normally I would go for something a little bit more pigmented, but in wearing this, it has the pigment there. It just blends out to a nice soft sheer, kind of like a baby doll pink. It is very pretty. It has a glow, but it doesn't have shimmer, if that makes sense. It's just a glowy product. Very, very nice, and you get a lot in here. I was like, Pat, I think it's worth it. And I think she just released some new lipsticks, but I am on a no buy. So if Pat McGrath sees this, I would love to get some, but right now I'm loving this blush, and this was $39. That's why I said it was a splurge, but it is Pat McGrath, so you know she is nothing but luxury. It is what it is. I regret nothing because this color is gorgeous. Let's talk about the Win Beauty. I put this in my May favorites because since I started applying this the way Serena applied it with her hands after she did her color correction, this is what I have been loving to wear on the days that I don't want to wear makeup, but I just want to look pulled together. This skin tint has really grown on me. As you can see, I've made a little bit of a dent in it because it's just so good. It's so wearable, and it's made to be worn when you're active, so when you heat up, it doesn't melt off. They did some type of technology in here that is made to be worn when you're active, when you're sweaty. And I wore it out in the elements, ran some errands. I did a second wear test, and I was like, I get it now. This is going to be really good for me in the summer. For reference, I am in the shade Open. I keep saying in the summer as if Memorial Day didn't already pass and it's not 90 degrees. This is great for me on the days that I don't want to wear a lot of face makeup, but I just want to look put together. If you've tried this, let me know what you think. I really enjoy it. I mean, honestly, I put it in my May faves for a reason. I think it's really great. Next on my makeup list is one of the new MAC Maximo Silky Matte lipsticks. You know, they reformulated some of their most popular shades of lipstick into a more silky, comfortable, wearable matte formula. I already got the new Ruby Woo, and I got the shade Warm Teddy, but I knew that eventually I was going to go back and get the shade Candy Yum Yum. Candy Yum Yum is my jam. It has been my jam since I discovered wearing MAC lipsticks, and I was like, I'm just drawn to this fluorescent pink. It is so pretty. I know it's not for the faint of heart, and I know it's not for everybody. Yes, you need a lip liner with it, which I do wear, but I was like, if it's a new formula and it's easier to wear, I'm getting it. It's just so classic. It's so MAC. I mean, look at that. It's just beautiful. I have to put some on. Hold on. You know I have on lip gloss right now. I'm gonna put it on so you can see. Come on. Tell me that's not gorgeous. So I had to get Candy Yum Yum. I've been wearing it out. I've been keeping it in my purse. That's how much I love it. I don't care what anybody says. Some people love MAC Snob. I love Candy Yum Yum. So I had to get it. Last thing on my list is a new setting spray to my collection. This is the LYS Natural Finish Setting Spray. It's the Natural Finish Skin Loyalty Setting Spray. This dries down to a matte finish, or it sets your face to a matte finish, but not a hard matte finish. It sets it to a nice, soft, natural finish. I have really been enjoying this. I really like that even though it's a lightweight mist, it's not an aggressive mist, that when it sets my makeup, it sets my makeup. I've had this makeup on right now since about 11 o'clock. It is currently 5:12 p.m. Look at my face. My makeup has not budged. It's this. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is so good, and it's very affordable. You can find it in Sephora, but LYS in Sephora is an affordable brand. They're clean, vegan beauty, black owned brand, and I'm very happy that I picked this up because the mist is just nice, and you see what I mean? It's just nice and soft. It's not a harsh, heavy aerosol. It has no fragrance. It's been setting my makeup in place, honey. My makeup has not budged at all. So that is really all for my May favorites. Like I said, I didn't have a ton. If you watched my last live video that I just did about shopping my skincare stash, be prepared because for the month of June, I am aggressively shopping my stash. I did the absolute most in May with buying. My bank statements all say Ulta, Sephora. I was like, I gotta chill out. So for the next month, my videos will be consisting of me shopping my stash. My June makeup tray will be coming up very, very soon, so you'll get a glimpse into my products and what I'm going to be pulling out to use. But I'm trying to be a little bit more sustainable, a little bit more of a conscious consumer, and not just get the first new releases without researching and making sure it's something that I'm going to actually use after I present it and like give it to you guys as a first impression. I really want to be more conscious in that. So be prepared to shop my stash, be prepared for more favorites and for more tutorials. I'm very excited to get back to makeup tutorials. I love them. So guys, thanks again for tuning in. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. You can always go back and binge my other videos if you want. Grab some snacks, grab a glass of lemonade, whatever it is, and go back and watch the videos that I have posted in the month of May. I think it was quite a few actually, but June, we're gonna ramp it up a little bit more. So be prepared for that. I'm very excited. Hi again to my new subscribers, and hi to those of you who keep coming back. I appreciate each and every one of you. As usual, everything will be linked down below, and thank you guys so much for always clicking, shopping, and supporting my affiliate links that I post. You get a teensy tiny commission, but whatever I get, it goes right back into supporting the channel. So thank you always for your support. I will see y'all back here for my next video, which will be very, very soon. Bye.